Hey y'all, I finally finished my Let's Play of Ghost of Tsushima, which you can check out here in the top right hand corner. And I've got a few tips for any newcomers who are just getting into the game. Let's get started. This first one is actually one of my favorites. Don't be afraid to fire any projectile you may have at the hostage. Why? Because unlike the Mongols surrounding them, the hostages cannot be hurt by Jin. And why would Jin want to hurt a hostage? Other than the fact that they're in the way of your awesome killing spree, or if they take any damage, they just die and you fail the mission. Well, the good news is Jin eventually has access to a wide variety of area of effect attacks, or AoEs, none of which that can actually hurt the hostage. The Mongols, on the other hand, are a totally different story. The moment you notice an enemy totally ignoring Jin and going straight for the hostage, well, just let them. You have a plethora of AoE attacks including explosive arrows, black powder bombs, and sticky bombs. Stick that hostage, shoot them, light them up, they will be fine, and your pent-up aggression will finally be released. Oh, and the Mongol will probably die too. I mean, that's a lot of explosives to throw at a single person. Armor loadouts. This function allows you to bind talismans of your choice to any of Jin's armor. So why is that important? Well, manually changing your armor and your charms can get very tedious very quickly, especially if you're trying to make the most of Jin's equipment. Using a loadout that you've created allows you to quickly and efficiently take advantage of all of your armor and talismans. In order to do this, you must go to Options, then go to Gameplay and scroll down. Here you can enable Armor Loadouts, which will let you save specific talismans to the armor of your choice, giving you the advantage in any kind of combat you decide to partake in, be it assassinating people, walking through the front door,
Throw your blades.
Or maybe you just want to go on a stroll and collect some supplies. Either way, you've got the armor and the loadouts to do it. Obtain the Charm of Inari. This tip is crucial because the Charm of Inari is one of the best charms in the game. Found at the Arrow Peak Shrine in Act 1, this charm increases the number of supplies, predator hides, bamboo, and yew wood scattered throughout your journey. Now, these won't be the only collectibles you'll need to enhance Jin's armor and weapons, but they are involved in most upgrades. As a side note, trappers will buy any of your extra materials, making supplies that much easier to come by. And with all the different kinds of armors in this game, that's a good thing.
I can do a lot with this.
Use Ghost Stance often. For those who don't know what Ghost Stance is, this ability is acquired naturally through the story and allows Jin to one-shot 3 enemies in quick succession. So can you guess the best part about Ghost Stance? It's actually using it. As any damage Jin suffers will remove any hopes you had of unleashing this powerful weapon on anybody. So unlike that closet full of potions we all have in Skyrim, make sure to use this one. Next up, the evasion talent, Safe Landing. Look, I'm not sure why Jin doesn't know how to roll from the very start of the game. Maybe that's why the samurai lost so horribly to the Khan and his army. Lack of rolls. Anyway, there is a talent in the evasion tree called Safe Landing, a talent that single-handedly will save your life. By hitting circle just before you hit the ground, Jin will perform you guessed it, a roll. Now, why is this so important? Because fall damage in the Ghost of Tsushima is real. It is very real. So many plummets that should be easily shrugged off, at least by today's gaming standards, spell doom for our main character Jin. Even if he's just sliding down a mountain without this talent, it's curtains. Do yourself the favor, grab this talent. Water is your friend. So if you're anything like me, you may not know that Jin can actually submerge himself in water to avoid enemy detection, use it to sneak up on them, or you can kick your enemies into the massive blue void, never to be seen again. Whichever option you decide is best. Be it sending souls to Hades or sneaking up on people, water's got your back. Area of overwhelming enemy forces. This should be self-explanatory, but because it's not, I'm going to tell you. The areas marked in this manner are story missions that you need to avoid, or you will be shot countless times by Mongol archers who have been trained by the Jackal snipers from Halo 2 on Legendary. Not only will their arrows pierce your entire existence with every shot, but there's also no way for you to possibly sneak into this base. Do yourself the favor, come back when the story tells you to. Well, that's my list. I hope you all found these tips helpful, and if you did, let me know which ones really changed your gameplay for the better. I'll see y'all next time.